Right. Okay. Hello, everyone. That is okay. This looks like it's working. I think, hopefully. Let me see. Make sure that it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think it is working. So, hi everyone. Um, so this is Risa, and if anyone is joining or watching this on the VOD later on, thank you so much for coming. This will be a bit of a different video, or well, a bit of a different stream if you're currently watching or anything like that. But yeah, so hi, I'm Risa, and this will be today. I'll be reacting to some of my old videos and also introducing my new form, which you already see on the screen, technically. Um, yeah, and this will be probably a bit of a cringe video because, you know, old videos tend to be like that. And I was making videos in a time when we just didn't really care about things back then. Um, yeah, so like it's going to be mostly like a history of all my failures because I tried to do YouTube um, and that failed horribly, I would say. Um, but yeah, so just to give like, I'll probably be yapping about a lot of old stuff too. But yeah, so I've been on YouTube technically since 2007, but I've deleted all of my videos from before 2010 when I started doing dance covers. Um, and so I think I started out technically with like when I think I started technically with like my new type of videos was like mostly anime quote unquote dance covers or what was popular within like the anime fandom community at the time. And then I started doing K-pop covers, and that's when I tried to get serious about YouTube, um, and failed horribly doing that. Uh, then I went on to start a new YouTube channel, this current one, Risa Videos, and so after a couple years of doing the K-pop dance covers and that uh, turning out horribly, well, not horribly, that was a growing experience. um, then I tried to pivot to doing vlogs, um, or not vlogs. I was doing vlogs at the same time that I was doing K-pop dance covers, um, like the typical kind of vlog that you would imagine back then. But then I tried to start doing like regular YouTube videos. Um, and then after that, um, uh, that stopped because it also went horribly. Or, well, not that it went horribly, it just never went anywhere. And I think in 2017, I tried to record a reacting to my old videos from uh, as a 10-year anniversary thing. And I do still have all of that footage. However, um, it's like, I would say, oops, hang on, let me get that to load. Yeah, I do technically still have all of that footage, but um, uh, I don't think it's ever going to see the light of day. Um, and I guess I did want to show a clip of what one of those, what one of my reacting to my old videos footage looked like. So I do have one clip from here. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right. Hopefully the audio is not too loud. So, oh, see if I can. And zoom in a bit. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yeah. So that happened. That I tried to record for. Hmm, did that audio go through? Was that super quiet or super loud? Wow, I put disclaimers back then too, didn't I? Okay. Okay. Yeah, the audio is working. But yeah, so yeah, that video is probably never going to see the light of day because it was filmed in 2017, I believe. Um, and yeah, so what I am instead going to be doing is now starting a new reacting to my old videos thing. And I think I'm not going to react to as many videos as I did that back then because I reacted to I think almost all to a lot of my old dance covers, including dance covers that I did with other people. And I think this time I'm not going to do that because, like, uh, for probably partially for privacy reasons and because I don't know if they would want to be here. And yeah, partially for privacy reasons, I don't know if they would want their videos here as well. So yeah, Um, yeah, okay. Enough disclaimers out of the way. uh, yeah, let's get started. So, yeah, I did make a playlist of them, and I have not watched any of these in um many a year. Uh, so it will be interesting and a thing. So let me set this back up to a normal size font. Okay. Okay, I think that fits. I guess it doesn't hurt to include the video. Whoop. Oops. Don't start yet. Don't start yet. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I guess that is all right. Oh, wait. I think that's YouTube itself. Okay. That'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Okay. I am not ready, I think. um, ah. But yeah. So, so I don't know. Should I keep doing disclaimers? Yeah, this Uh, you know what? I will just get started and then give some context and feedback and stuff like that. So, yeah, here's the first video that I still have up on YouTube, technically. So, yeah, and hopefully it's not too loud. I do realize that like most of this will be copyright problemed. Um, yeah. All right. Yeah, I should stop stalling and let's go. Oh, why does it do that? Okay. Here we go. Mm. Is audio transferring? Uh, oh, that is what's going on. Okay. I think I know what's going on now. Because when I try to press the hotkeys, it automatically scoots back to whichever time. Whoops. Whatever. uh, yeah, I think Haru Yukai from Haruhi Suzumiya technically would have been the first quote unquote anime related dance that I learned, but this was also fairly um it is so I think those are the same ears that I use for Ritsuka. I am not sure. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, yeah. I did film a new version. Okay, so I do want to stop here because I think I had a disclaimer somewhere in back in the day, YouTube did have these annotation things, and I think what I said back then was that I was fixing the carpet, and that is why I was doing this sidestep part so weird, because there's a little patch of carpet down there. Um, yeah, uh, so like I think I just really did not care about or like quality was not a thing we really cared about back then, um, and definitely not something I cared about. So like that's why I have the tables here. I have my old family computer here. Um, this was recorded on a webcam, I believe, and that's why there's like a timer, and that's why the quality is what is this 240. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, it was either I don't remember which webcam, but it was definitely not a good webcam. So yeah, and like the table's blocking half the view. It's definitely nothing like what dance covers are like today. But yeah. I think the music is very quiet. I'm also wondering if I'm very quiet. Okay, let me. Ah, yes. Okay, there's the. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Ah, stop. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was wrong this whole time. I am now looking and I realize that Love and Joy was not my first YouTube video that is still here. I think it is. Okay, when I mentioned that Haru Haru Yukai, yeah, that actually is the first. So I kind of messed up this already. Oops. Uh, but I might backtrack here um, to have this corrected, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, I guess I'll talk more about Love and Joy as technically my second dance cover, I guess. Um, but yeah, so this yeah, so I guess should I go forward to Lucky Star then, or you know, I guess I can talk about both Lucky Star um and Haru Yukai both at the same time. Yeah, you know what? I'll just talk about both of them at the same time. I kind of goofed in this playlist. Oh no. Uh, oh gosh. Oh god. Oh no. Uh, oh gosh, the cringe. Oh man. I wonder if I'm gonna get copyright flagged for this. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Ah. Oh gosh. Why is this more embarrassing? Okay, this is more embarrassing. Oh god. Uh, I you can't see me, but I'm sliding down in my chair. This is me. Is it done? I mean,
Good morning, everyone. What do you think you're looking at?
oh gosh, this
Does the Golden
playlist.
Gate Bridge?
Yeah. Okay. Let me scoot back here. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, just to backtrack things properly. Ugh. All right. So, my first proper YouTube, yeah, now that I'm talking about it properly, my first actual YouTube video, um, it appears, uh, or my first YouTube video that is still up on YouTube, I guess turns out to be Lucky Star and Haru Haru Yukai with pom poms. And you know what? This one's not cringe. This one's just straight up embarrassing. I'll be honest. Um, but I don't hate it because I think I was happy. Um, and I think that is what a lot of the people who were doing like weeb anime dances back in the day, we were just doing it because we were happy, you know? Or at least like it felt like it was a fun thing to do and we were just doing it for fun. Um, and like the quality is poop. I think this is the same webcam. I do not remember what webcam this was. This is also 240p, isn't it? Oh, surprisingly, it's 480. Okay, that's not what I expected. But yeah, so, and this was probably, yeah. So, fun fact about this is that that scarf, which there's absolutely no way to see a clear shot of it. But, anyways, that blue scarf is the same scarf that I used as one of my superpower bending point props for Vaporeon, the land version. I have a couple of different scarves I've used, and this blue one is the same exact one. So don't get rid of your old clothes. It may come back to be useful, I guess. um, yeah, the rest of the clothing, I'm pretty sure I outgrew both the skirt and the blouse. And this pink scarf, I think I borrowed that from someone. Those socks, I do not remember them at all. So yeah. Uh, and I realize I might skip out part of the beginning of the next video because I don't want to accidentally dox myself. But yeah. So, and this, do I remember anything else about it aside from the fact that I think I just wanted to have fun and I thought it was fun? Yeah, I think that's all there was to this one because this one, oh yeah, and if you are able to see the font, the thing, where is it? Does anyone remember Windows Movie Maker? So yeah, this was edited in Windows Movie Maker. So I think I was using either that same computer family. No, I don't think I was using the same family computer. I was using some Windows computer. I don't remember what. So yeah, but yeah, my first couple of videos, including the videos that are no longer on YouTube, are all or at least no longer findable on YouTube. They're all edited in Windows Movie Maker. Yay! um, but yeah, so I guess now I'm gonna forward backtrack to 2009 instead of 2008. Whoops, why is pausing not working? Okay, so yeah, this also Windows Movie Maker, um, and I oh, I see this also says new version. I just realized now. I don't remember filming any other version of Love and Joy before 2009 though. Maybe I recorded it at a con or something like that and it was super bad. Yeah, that I don't remember. Um, but yeah, so this one recorded on a webcam, and I believe this one I found someone's Miku version of Love and Joy because it's actually sung Love and Joy, at least the one that most people cover was sung by someone. I don't remember who uh, off the top of my head, but it was a very popular song at the time, and I think many people still know the song today and the dance too. Um, One thing that hasn't changed is that I think you could see that I was running out of energy by the end of it because this song, even though it's fairly simple, is very high energy and repeats a lot. And I got tired really easily by the end of it. And like, I think another thing looking back at older dance covers is that we didn't really have like the high quality practice videos that people have today. Um, a lot of it was like also low quality videos that random fans would just like upload a mirrored version of it. And I guess another thing was that like I don't know if other dancers did back in the day, but like caring about accuracy of moves did not seem to be as big of a deal when it came to online dance covers, at least not other people that I knew, um, in the very small local community that of people that I was involved with, because I wasn't like quote unquote involved with the online community, per se. I was just uploading this because it seemed fun to do, um, and because I was going to conventions at the time. Uh, yeah, so yeah, I guess like I didn't really hear about accuracy in my 2020 version though. I did like relearn some of the moves, so I think I'm more accurate in 2020. And that one, I believe, the 2020 version, that one I'm in my Yuzuki cosplay because I now finally have a Vocaloid cosplay, and but that was also for a pandemic cover. Um, and yeah, it's weird to know that that has been 5 years since then as well. Yikes. But yeah, so 2008, technically my first video that is still up on YouTube. Um, this one is my second one, I guess. That is on this channel at least my dance couple channel. I mean, um, so I think I am going to mute a bit, um, and then go on to the next video. So uh, this was, let me see. Okay, so for a little, oh gosh, let me not. There you go. Yeah. Hopefully the video is still up there, but yeah, I shall see. So this next video is so another thing that was common. I don't, well, I don't know if it was common, but like I mentioned, I started out with like vlogging for my non-dance videos. Um, and one thing that was common was life in a day. I don't remember who started it. I think it was either YouTube itself that started it, or no, I don't think it was YouTube that started it. I don't know. People were just doing life in a day videos. And yeah, so I did one when it came to figure skating. And I think if any of the people that are now currently in the cosplay community, I think you might recognize yourselves because something interesting happens in this video. And also, now that I'm looking at the cover, I think I'm not using my. Is this also still on Windows Movie Maker? Am I now on a Mac and using iMovie? I think this might be iMovie now. Yeah, I think I might have switched over to iMovie now. So, yeah. All right. Let me get started. And the good thing about this one is I'm also not as worried about copyright problems with this one, because part of the reason why I switched over to a new channel for my vlog channel is because Japan's copyright situation. Well, let's just say foreign copyright and music copyright was a hot mess back in the day, and it was a very not fun hot mess. I'm not going to blame Japan because I realize, but it wasn't just Japan. Yeah, it was like several countries, including the U.S., Korea also, because I was uploading a lot of K-pop. But yeah, the music copyright thing, I had several videos get blocked worldwide. It was super annoying, and that is also part of the reason why I quit K-pop because I was just tired of dealing with the copyright problems. Um, I think all my videos that had copyright problems are actually now back up, so I guess they got rid of the problems now. Which, whatever. I don't want to deal with copyright problems anymore. So yeah, that was just like a headache and a half to deal with, so to speak. But yeah, so I think this one should not have any copyrighted music because I think I was just using iMovie music or Windows Movie Maker. I think iMovie because this looks like higher quality than Windows Movie Maker. So yeah, all right, let's start and try not to cringe at this one. Maybe I don't know. I'll find out if I need to cringe at this one. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm just filming random people. Yeah. Huh. I don't quite know. You know what? I think part of it was just like filming me because vlogs we just filmed everything random. There we go. Yeah, so I guess if anyone has been to Yerba Buena since then now, this is what it looked like in 2010. So, oh wow, I'm just filming everyone. And everyone. Oh gosh. And, okay, yeah, that font is iMovie. Oh gosh. Why do I say sadly? I think it's a good thing when there's a. Nowadays, I think it's good when there's fewer people. Actually, it's good. Right. Okay. I don't know. This episode when some private lessons are taught. Yeah. I don't know if this is still the case, but okay. Yep, that is iMovie. Oh god, I was just. And that is me. I think this is now filming the lesson. Yeah, I think this is the lesson now, and not the public skate anymore. Oh, I just filmed a lot of people willy-nilly, eh? Yeah, I guess asking for permission to record in semi-public wasn't really a thing people did back then. This was staged. I did.
You said you love drawing. Drawing is heartbroken. You cheated on drawing.
I think this was partially staged. Was it staged? No, I don't think so, actually. I am not sure. I don't remember. This was staged. I did ask for a filming session of someone tying up their shoes. I do still have these skates, actually. Oh.
Ice skating on Sunday or Monday, my left leg hurt so much because that's the leg I jump and spin on, which is hurt.
I have since lost contact with them because I don't. Yeah, I don't know where any of these people are now. Because it's been many years.
Huh?
Oh,
Whoa.
I think I still remember how to do this, at least.
She said not to film yet.
Yeah, I asked people to help record. From a cell phone? How was I holding this? Was I holding the cell phone in my hand? I don't know. You know, I think this also might have been my first Canon camera. Not my Canon DSLR, but like my first one. Oh. Oh my god, that's the same shirt I had in my Love and Joy video. I think this isn't now during a public session though. Huh. I think today I would have added like some kind of music so that it's not just dead silence, because right now it's just dead silence. And yeah, I also have no idea where any of these raw videos are. So, oh, there it goes. As a side note, I do still have those skates, the exact same ones that I have here. I don't know if I still fit them. I probably don't fit them anymore. But I think if I stretch them out, I could fit them. Where was I holding this? Did I like stick it to my shirt or something? That's amazing footage. Actually, I am not sure that's exactly what. Oh gosh, I'm just filming random people. I don't think I asked any of them for permission. Oh god. I guess I asked a non-skater friend to record. I wonder who that non-skater friend is, because yeah, pretty much lost contact with all these people. I recorded a lot on my phone, didn't I? I. Huh. This is riveting footage. Yeah, I think this, like when people did the vlogs back then, we just literally just recorded without trying to make a story happen in the vlogs. yes, I think most people know what a TA is. Yeah, vlogs back then and vlogs today are stylistically different, I would say. Yeah, if this counts as a vlog. Because I think I did do a couple of actual vlogs where I talked to the camera back then too. Or not back then, later. Oh, okay, I guess the. Okay, I'm gonna. This is just random San Francisco footage. Yeah, I guess if anyone wants to see. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here so I don't show more of myself. But yeah, I guess I didn't really. I think I did have some vlogs where I talked, but I didn't have, at least not with this one. And I am pretty sure I had another skating video that had a bunch of cosplayers show up. And then some of, like, some cosplayers are still active, some are not. But the photographer, some of you might know him. He shows up in there. But I don't remember which one that was. I guess it wasn't this one. So yeah, so this was my attempt at doing a life in a day video. And I don't remember exactly how or when or why I did one. I think, I don't know. I'm not sure about the details and the context behind this one. um, so, except that this is definitely one of the longer vlogs I had. Because when I was studying abroad, I did not have long vlogs, I think. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. So, this one, oh gosh. All right. So, now my first K pop dance cover. So, this is when I started to get quote unquote serious about uh like dance covers. So a lot of my inspiration back then was um so JSC Productions was sort of what inspired me to make cosplay videos. Those I'm not gonna share my old cosplay videos because again, privacy. I don't know if those people want to remember that their videos existed. um, just in case for whatever reason they stumble upon this. Um, but when it came to dance covers, I would say Hip Jam um, and Ryan Yom. They had uh, Ryan Yom in particular. Yom? I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name. But he was doing these dance covers that were like split screen. And I downloaded Final Cut. Uh, and I tried to do split screen dance covers because I was just solo at the time, and I didn't have any groups to join um, when I first started. But yeah, so the first K-pop group and K-pop song I was ever introduced to was Shiny's Lucifer. Um, Technically, I knew about Boa's Every Heart before this because I was into anime before this. Um, do I remember anything about Inuyasha? Not particularly, I confess. Um, but yeah, so I got introduced to Shiny's Lucifer, and then it just went all downhill from there. This is my first dance cover, which this one was a very popular song, and I just liked it a lot. So, and I think I still like it. This is still one of my favorite dances. It has a soft spot and I like it a lot. I've improved it from this video. Um, so this is not a good dance cover, but I was trying, and I think it is a soft spot. There you go. All right, let's start the cringe. Yay! I might lower the volume to prevent myself from getting too copyright struck, I guess. So this was because I had started out with cosplay first, um, uh, sort of cosplay, I guess. Because I started out with a background in cosplay before I got into K-pop, I did try to dress up like the members. So this was based off of Key's outfit. Oh, I had started dyeing my hair too now. Oh yeah. Okay. I think K-pop was also what got me to start dyeing my hair. What year was this? Oh God, 2011. Okay, so just a year after that. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure after I turned 18, I dyed my hair, and then Key's ring ding dong hair in particular, which I'll get to that later. But yeah, so that was based off of Key's outfit when he had that random visor thing, and it's very hard to tell, but that shirt has like slits cut into it. This one was based off of Taemin's outfit with the headband and stuff, and I think this was based off of Minho's outfit. Um, but my actual moves were this was following Key's moves, this was following Taemin's moves, this was just combining Jonghyun, Onyu, and Minho's moves all together. Oh yeah, yeah, and the knee pad. Yeah, okay, so I think this was Minho. Maybe? I think? I'm not quite sure. I think so. Annoying thing was this was filmed outside, right? And one problem with filming dance covers outside is that there's no consistent lighting. And so yeah, you could see I tried to do color correction because by the time I hit different, like the sun would go in and out, like you could see the sky is very clearly different. And I think, yeah, I used a water bottle to mark where my steps were going to be and or like where each person had their screen. Wasn't perfect system. I think I used a fence more for lining up later on when editing. Yeah, this was I think I was attempting to make videos similar to Ryan Yom, except I didn't have a studio or anything. I didn't have, so I was doing it like outside at the time. So yeah. Uh, Jonghyun's outfit because Jonghyun's outfit had Jonghyun's Jong sorry had the hole in the back of his shirt. Um, did I wear the same shirt for all three of them? Just like covered up with different things? You know what? I think so, actually. Yeah, okay. Was I wearing this? Oh, okay. So these two were wearing the same pants. I had a different pair of pants. These two are the same jacket. I think these two are the same shirt. Yeah, okay, I think that's what it was. But yeah. Yeah, you can see the sky, the light changed real annoying. So, bleh. So I think, yeah, you know what? I think if everything about this video was better, then it would actually be a pretty cool cover. But everything about this video is not good. So, and like, I do still actually remember, I think I believe I still remember most of the corrected moves. So, not this one where I had a lot of mistakes in the dance steps and it was pretty inaccurate in several parts. Uh, but I think I do still remember the majority of it, um, the correct steps. But yeah, I thought this was cool at the time. But I do think people had better cameras than whatever I was using by now. I just hadn't upgraded to a new camera yet. Yeah, I didn't get a new camera until later. So at this time, I was still using either my first Canon, I think it was my first Canon, that wasn't a DSLR, but wasn't point and shoot either. Um, I don't remember what exactly camera it was. Some Canon camera that wasn't a DSLR, but also wasn't a point and shoot. I don't remember all the details, but yeah. So that was it. It was a cover, not a good cover, but I think it was cool, and I was like trying out something that I thought was fun and was cool to try it out. And I have definitely better ones now, for sure. Where I did the edit, multiple screen edit thing. Um, but yeah, this was a rough cover to watch. And but you know what? I think I felt cool doing this at the time, and I think that is all that matters. So, like, if I was happy with it back then, I do remember being very not happy about all the color correction I had to make because of the sky changing all the time. And I believe there were a couple times actually where I like spliced one sky from here to another sky from here at a different time. But like I would be down here and I would hope that no one could see that there was like a line here. Yeah, so all around, bad video, good try. So, yeah. But I don't regret it. It was kind of cool, I thought. So, yeah. All right. Next one. Okay, so now I believe this is the first video on this channel. Um, so a little bit of context about this one. Um, oh no, you can see. I am just gonna skip forward to here. Um, yeah. Uh, so yeah. Okay. So now I'm in. Well, technically, I was in college when I did the Lucifer cover as well. Um, but now I'm in college with a new MacBook and a new camera. I have a Canon DSLR now, right? And I can shoot fancy stuff. I'm also in, I believe I was in a video production class. No, I had a video production class in high school, and I think I was still doing video editing in college. I don't remember what it was for. I think it might have been for a club, not necessarily a video production class because I think you had to be a film major in order to do video production classes. Um, yeah, but I think I was doing it for a club or something. I no, I think I was doing it for art class. There we go. Um, uh, so yeah, so I was now trying to make like serious, well, not serious. I was trying to make like real YouTube videos, right? And not just uploading for silly goofy fun. Um, and I was still uploading dance covers on my cover channel. Um, yeah, I believe all of my current channel videos, so you can see this one is a current channel, um, is here. Uh, and this one is for sure, I believe, the first one, so 2012. Yeah, I tried, I think in 2022, I did a live stream on Instagram reacting to old videos too, and it was to celebrate my vlog channels, this current channel's 10th anniversary. Um, that I think just like yeah, it was just an Instagram live stream. It wasn't really anything big. Uh, so, or an attempt at anything big. It was just doing it to like, hey, yo. So, yeah, and it's kind of sad and funny to think that I missed two 10th anniversaries. But, it is what it is. So, anyways, yeah. So now I'm on this new channel, right? And this one I upload because in college I was doing an art class, and I think there was some video production component to some class project. So I think this video originally was like the name of that channel or the name of that project. I don't remember what it was, but it was basically based off of a short story that I wrote for that class. And um, this was me trying to be artsy fartsy and filmy. And I believe this is not going to have any copyright problems. So I think I can, because I think part of the sound design was the interesting thing that I did to it, or at least the music. Ah, look at that Dutch angle. Look at me trying to be a director. Okay, let's look at what this was. So I think in the context of the story of the math magician, it was someone trying to revive the math magician in the title was trying to revive someone using a lot of, you know, calculus or alchemy, probably alchemy because it's magician stuff, right? Um, and I think I just told my friend, either my friend who was in the same art project or no, I think it was a friend who was in a different degree because this is all math stuff. Yeah, I asked a friend to, hey, can you do a lot of your calculus signs for me? So, and then I think I drew some generic algebra signs somewhere. Yeah, I think I drew some generic algebra, like high school algebra signs to fill up the board, and then I asked him to write like a bunch of other calculus equations because he was a math major at the time. Um, yeah, because I was trying to like, I've got to make this look like alchemy or math, sciencey mathy stuff. Yeah, you can see my handwriting difference. Okay. Ah, music by web injection. So, you know what? I'll say the only good thing about this, aside from being a step up and higher quality than all of my previous videos, is that I think I really did like the music and the sound design in here. Um, but granted, it was none of it by me. I think I don't know if web injection is free stock music. Everyone uses uh, someone else now. Um, but yeah, I think this might have been free stock music. I am not sure. But yeah, I think I did pretty good in the sound design. Oh yeah, I was going by a different name too. Uh, yeah, I think the quality of the video is significantly better, partially because I have a DSLR now. Yay! Uh, and the like I was trying to be artsy fartsy, uh, and yeah, I think because like one of the things I wanted to do as a kid when I realized that I couldn't be an actor was I wanted to be a director. Um, and now that obviously has changed quite a bit. So, but yeah, so I wanted to be a director when I realized I couldn't do acting. And then I think when I realized I couldn't do directing, I wanted to do video editing. And so, yeah, this was my attempt at it, or kind of doing both, sort of. Um, but yeah, this is, um, at least I'm not as embarrassed about this one. I do think this one is still like decently made. Now, is there any substance in it? Uh, is it a good, like, any other detail about it good? I'm not sure about that. I do think the music and the sound design, which I didn't, I think I did the sound design placing, I guess, but I didn't like create any of the music. Um, but yeah, it looks nicer in like the quality looks nicer. I will give that to this video. So yeah, and you know what? I do think I wonder if a lot of the people making videos back then what they wanted to do was like video production type stuff. But so that's how I believe this is the actual real first video on this channel. Uh, and yeah, I guess let's go to the next one. All right. And okay, so yeah, now I am. So as mentioned, later on I would start vlogging. Whoops. Nope. Don't do that. Yeah. Okay. So now I
Yo everyone, this is
am.
Risa.
Oh gosh. Okay. Now I am actually trying to do vlogging, right? Um, and I am skipping a little bit of some other videos that I was doing between dance covers and vlogs. But again, privacy. Don't know if they want it being aired, I guess, so to speak. Um, and so now I am studying abroad. I'm at a University of East Anglia. Um, and so I guess for anyone who's still at UEA, um, this is what your dorm looked like in 2013, 2012. Um, so, and this, believe it or not, this was also filmed on my laptop webcam. Now I'm on a Mac. I don't think it's the same Mac that I currently use. I am not sure. No, it's on my older Mac. Yeah. Um, but let me see if I could turn up the volume because I think this one is pretty quiet. But yeah. So, uh, yeah. So this I think was my most popular video that I made myself because yeah, my most popular me video for many years. I did have another one that I had another very popular video, but for various reasons I took it down. Actually, you know what? I might as well say what it is. I had a introduction to sex toys videos, um, and that was my most popular video for many years. However, there were some facts about that video that were wrong. like some like healthcare facts about that video that were wrong, and I didn't want that on the internet for people to like get wrong information from. Um, so like wrong health information because like I had not done any health stuff whatsoever before, and I don't remember exactly why I did a video on sex toys 101 when I had nothing to do about like sex education on my channel before. I think I was just like throwing out random videos, and that got the most attention. um, but yeah, I don't want to be spreading health misinformation, and so now the video with the most amount of views that's left up until a certain other video is this one, and I do think this one is useful in terms of looking back at to see like if you went here, you could see what it looked like 10 years ago, or not 10 years ago, 12 in 2013. So, yeah, is this a good video? No, but it's an interesting one, I think, at least. So, yeah, let's get started.
Yo everyone, this is Risa. This year I've been living in one of the closest residences to the school's campus, and today I'll be showing you what it looks like. So this is a sorta makeshift floor plan. I've marked out where the entrance was, where the kitchen is, and where the bathrooms are. The purple boxes are the dorm rooms, that dotted blue line is basically the janitor's closet, and that purple box with the yellow dot and the red arrow is where my room is.
I think that was made entirely in preview. Um,
So this is outside of my dorm building. It's Norfolk Terrace Block A, and I am on the ground floor, which is called floor 3 for some reason. And that's the entrance right there. Let's go inside, shall we?
am I wearing the same shirt from my. Let me see. I think I might be wearing the same shirt from my Love and Joy video. uh, but yeah, anyways, so yeah, so this is what it looked like for anyone who's now looking at it in 2025. And yeah, I think I was still dyeing my hair, except I was dyeing my hair in England by myself. Yeah. Um, and I think most of my videos were scripted, like my face talking videos were scripted, but now but this one specifically was not because I was just winging it. And I think you could see when I was lowering my webcam or lowering the lid of my laptop. So when shooting down, panning down at first.
Reason. And that's the entrance right there. Let's go inside, shall we?
Uh, it's not really doxing myself if I don't live there anymore, right?
So the terraces are known for being shaped like zigzags, and that leaves the inside in a sort of L shape. So upon the entrance, there is this smaller hallway with these rooms. Ta-da. So this is our kitchen.
Yeah, I wonder if the kitchen still looks the same.
It's filthy as usually it is filthy. And here's the grill. And this is the most hilarious toaster I have ever seen. No one uses it though. So yeah.
I hope they don't have that there anymore. I hope they don't, because that was like someone. I'm pretty sure when all of us arrived, like before all of us arrived, it already had that giant dent. That is why we got our own toaster. But yeah.
Electric stoves. I want stuff underneath down here. And so anyways, here's the refrigerators, and here's our food cabinets. Mine is this one. And yeah, here's our dining table. What's really killer about our flat is that we get a front view of the Broad. Ta-da! So so if you've seen my videos with the rabbits, this is basically where the rabbits are, where they are usually, anyways. That over there, obviously, is abroad. Here's the other blocks. Um,
Did I just like crawl over a bench to get there? I think I did.
and as you can see, like I said, ours is one of the closest residences to the campus. That over there is, I believe, it's the business school or science school, and that over there is the library. And because today is such a gorgeous, gorgeous day, obviously people are playing, picnicking, all that good stuff.
Where are the people playing and picnicking that you're talking about? I think probably in another section of campus, not in this footage where you don't see anyone.
And I chose this particular day because it's really freaking sunny.
Yeah, England's not usually sunny.
Ta-da. Have some more pretty. Uh, and here's the other hallway with more rooms. Here's another door with staircases that go up to the second and first flats, second and first floors. And here's the bathrooms. Ta-da! There you go. So these are what the bathrooms look like. I know it's so old-fashioned using that kind of string.
Wait, I think you could see my laptop. Yep, okay, there it is. You can see my laptop that I was using to record. Yeah, I do hope. I wonder if the bathrooms are updated now because they weren't terrible, but they were very like you could tell they were of the time. So, yeah.
I know it's so old-fashioned using that kind of string. And here's the other half of the hallway. And last but not least, this is my own room. And that is it.
Oh my god, you can see the reflection of my laptop again. Yep, and there it is again. Okay, I think what I did here was I pretended to go inside my room by like flipping it open, and then I stood back, and then I just recorded it while the door closed to pretend I was walking in there. I, you know, I technically had better cameras by now, but I think this was, yeah, I think I didn't bring all my cameras. Oh no, that's what happened. Okay, so this was in 2013. Yeah. Okay, so I lost my Canon DSLR, my new one, um, while I was studying abroad, which was a bummer. um, but yeah, so I think that's why in the second half of studying abroad in England, I ended up using my phone a lot and also my webcam on my laptop, which you know you make do with what you make do with. So yay! Uh, yeah. Can I do this? Okay, yep, I can. All right, and then next. So yeah, so when I mentioned the kind of vlogs I was attempting to do, they were not long vlogs. I think this is an example of a vlog that I tried to do. So I did attempt to do traditional like talking to camera vlogs as well. Um, were they any good? No. So yeah. Um, yeah, I think I didn't stop dancing. Oh yeah, because I recorded Before the Dawn in the Snow. So that was an interesting thing. Yeah, because I think I was still heavily into K-pop even while I was studying abroad. But yeah, here we go. Recorded on my phone.
Hey guys, this is Reza again, and I am at the LSU Dance Competition 2013 in Loughborough, and I am with my school pop squad right over here. This year we are competing in ballet, jazz, contemporary, and hip hop. And right now they're at break and giving workshops over there. with a 30 Days You Can Dance judge. Cool. Yesterday, day one, they had ballet and jazz and tap, and actually the dance was pretty damn cool. For tap, interestingly, there was this one group that did a Little Shop of Horrors, and there was a girl who did Audrey 2 as well.
Okay, so I think I mentioned that because when I was in Little Shop of Horrors, I was Audrey 2. I was one of the Audrey 2s. We had a couple Audrey 2s, but I was one of them, and that was fun. Uh, yeah. So I don't know. You know what? I think all of my musical videos, or like the footage of my musicals, or I guess like the footage of me performing, I don't know if any of them are still up. I am unsure. uh, I think most of them might be down now and amongst my deleted videos. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that's why I mentioned it. So,
Yeah. And also, there was another tap dance that did an American Broadway, and that was pretty cool.
which American Broadway?
And today is day two, and we're having contemporary and hip hop, and I will get back to you afterwards. Bye.
Aw, look at me. Oh, okay. I guess that was it. Okay, I thought I included the dance that we did, but I guess maybe not because, yeah. So, I don't know. Do I really have much else to say about the kinds of vlogs I was doing back
Hey
then?
guys.
I think they were not very exciting. They were very of the style then, where it was literally just yapping about what was going on and not trying to make like a story of the day that people do with the vlogs today now. It was literally just reporting what happened, I think. And yeah, even though, yeah, it was a bummer what happened to my camera, but it is what it is. So now, okay, yeah, so I go back to the US and I think uh, I'm skipping over some history at this point now, but I think the last couple of dance covers I did, they were all like only when I was like abroad for whatever reason. Um, and so I think my favorite dance cover um, that I recorded, and I think that's why I included it in here, is Catalina, because it calls back to my roots of when I was trying to make music video style things. Um, and I think it was just fun. Um, and I liked it a lot. It got me to do some creative video editing. Um, and I got to do that again. So, and here we go. I may get copyright thinged. So, yeah, I think this was one of the ones that got copyright dinged and striked worldwide, but it's back up now. So, yay. Okay. Oh, oh, the Taman shirt syndrome. Yeah,
Hmm.
I had a lot of fun filming those. Oh, look at the tourists in the background. I mean, I was one too, but I included that footage. I'm surprised. Huh. I wonder where a lot of these things. So I think part of it, because I do also have a vlog version of this, a Hong Kong vlog, that is more like modern style with like a story type. Oh, I say modern style as if 9 years ago was modern. Well, no, it is. It is modern. Yeah, I had a vlog too. That was like longer and more fleshed out and more like what people associate with vlogs now, rather than the literally just talking about what was going on type of vlog. I think this one I learned this whole dance while waiting in line. Not here. Where is it? Okay, it was one of the carriages when I was in the carriage. I say what where I learned the dance, don't I? Yeah, okay, so I was in the 360 China ride. Um, oh boy, I hope this video doesn't get weird stuff happen to it, because of complicated stuff. Yeah, so okay, so I say in Hong Kong, but some of this was in mainland China too. Um, is this my face? Yeah, some of this was also in mainland China, like this. And I hope nothing bad happens to this video. Uh, 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 because yeah, the political climate with China and Hong Kong is a bit complicated. um, yeah, but that this video is not about that. Um, so, uh, but yeah, I thought it was cool to record the sights and sounds. Or not the sights. Uh, but yeah, were many people doing this? I think a lot of people were like now K-pop in public dance covers like deliberate ones and not just like I don't have a dance studio, so I'm going to film in public. And this is more like I'm going to film in public in person on purpose. Um, kind of thing was very in, and I thought like this is also cool because I get to like record the sights and sounds. And I guess if anyone wanted to see what Hong Kong and China look like in 2015, this is what it looked like, which I think a lot of it has changed now. So I guess this is also a cool time capsule type video, just to see, like, because I'm pretty sure this boat restaurant is no longer here. I think that bridge doesn't quite look like that anymore. Yeah, many things. I think 360 China is not here anymore. I am not sure. And I'm pretty sure a lot of things like look different now. I like this is what the subway not this shot. Yeah, this is what the subways look like back then. I think they're more updated now because like believe it or not, technology in China is actually like quite high. I think there's a perception that it is backwards, um, but it's actually like pretty high up there. So, like people think the U.S. is high tech. I think some countries are more high tech, so to speak. Is it in a good way? Um, I don't want to get canceled, so I won't say many things. But yeah, a lot of this has probably changed now. So I think this is a cool time capsule type thing too, unintentionally. I'm not gonna watch my vlog as well, uh, because I think the production value in this one was better. And fun fact, I did get like every single clip of me doing the bending thing. That every single one is a different clip. I got like 20 bajillion clips of me falling over. Uh, do I have? Where is it? Yeah. So every I got each separate clip is a completely different one for every single time. And the people that were recording were all sorts of random people. Sometimes I had my relatives holding the camera because this was a trip with my relatives, and sometimes I just set it on like a table because yeah. So some of this was recorded on a like some were recorded on phones, some were recorded on my DSLR camera. Uh, and if you notice in some of the clips, I have a phone attached to my waistband. Like, yeah, there you go. So the music was playing out of this, um, so that I could hear it. And I think I did the same method for my paparazzi in Las Vegas dance cover, where like if you squint real hard, you can see that that little phone is there. And yeah, because like I didn't have speakers. I wasn't gonna bring a giant speaker with me while I'm traveling abroad. So yeah, so this was I think like a really fun dance cover that I did, and probably not my last one. I think Masquerade was my last dance cover. I don't quite remember. Do I have? Oh no, technically Love and Joy. Oh, okay, so I am reacting to Love and Joy, I guess. Um, yeah. So I think this one at least was a very fun one that I really liked a lot. So yeah. And all right, so now I guess my technical last dance cover ever. Um, so yeah. So in 2020, COVID was happening, and um, so uh, a couple of the people in the I don't quite know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I'm going to butcher it. Odotometa? Odorite? Uh, the the genre of people that were doing J-pop dance covers on Nico Nico Dogo, Doga. Sorry. Um, yeah. Or at least like internationally. Uh, they were organizing a countdown of well-known songs, and I joined in on the Love and Joy finale. Um, and while I was at it, I also relearned some of the moves. So now I have like corrected, updated moves because now I care about accuracy, right? Um, and yeah, so this is the 2020 version, and my last dance cover ever. And I like have technically quit doing dance covers, but if the opportunity for me to learn pole dancing ever happens, I do want to finally one day finish learning after school's first love. So that is a dance cover I'm still going to try to do one day if I can get to a pole dancing class. But otherwise, I have like officially quit doing dance covers for sure. So yeah, so my last dance cover ever, and I can't believe that was 5 years ago. No. Okay, yeah. I think my energy and my expression is a lot better this time. Oh. Oh yeah, I also think I filmed this in 2 separate days. That's why I have my sweatshirt zipped up and not wearing my full dress, not the full cosplay. And also I know how to pick like a proper like look for a day that has better lighting. Do I know how to lip sync now too? Okay, I think I know how to lip sync to English lyrics now. Or at least I know how to smile now. Okay, yeah. So I think this is filmed on a separate day where I had my full cosplay on. I am still running out of energy though. I don't remember how I got those heart sunglasses, but I do still have them. I am realizing one thing: safety shorts are very important. Yeah, I think this is one of the things that I updated. Like I learned the moves properly now. My stream okay? Okay, let me double check that my stream is okay, because I think I crashed. Okay, my stream okay? I think it is okay. Yeah, okay, I think my stream is okay. All right. Yeah, for a second I thought there, I thought there was a goof. Uh, yeah, okay. But yeah, so I think that was quite nice. You know what? I do think I definitely like Catalina and this version of Love and Joy better than my dance covers, because at least the quality is better, I think. They look nicer than before. Uh, so, and I think my dance moves are improved a bit compared to then. So, yeah, I like my progress. Um, so I'm happy with how that turned out. All right, and now this is the video and part of the reason why I did this first half of the stream, because it's a good segue, I guess. Because the first half of this stream is me reacting to old videos and talking about, like, what I used to. And the second half of this stream is going to be introducing this little guy. Um, and so the last, like, old video, so to speak, was this. Come on, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. So a little bit of context. Um, uh, so one of the YouTubers I was watching back in 2000 whatnot, um, was someone named Lacey Green, and she was doing a series called Sex Education, Sex Plus, either Sex Education or Sex Plus. I forgot what it was. Um, and she had a time capsule video, of what things to, like, look back at. Um, and I think in 2015 I shot this to look into in 2020. Um, if you look at the clock now, it's 2025, so I missed it by a couple years. Um, but I missed my 10th anniversary, but I didn't miss the 10th anniversary of this time capsule video. So, um, yeah. The only downside is I think in this video I was hoping to be, like, because I was trying to do YouTube at the time, I didn't know I was going to fail at doing YouTube. Uh, so I have not watched this. It is a bit cringe, I think. Um, but I will see what has changed. How long is it? Yeah, I will see what has changed. And, like, I will say, I did get a comment here, a couple of sad comments saying, "Did you open it yet? And who else is here in 2020? Oh my, oh." Yeah, sorry. I didn't actually expect anyone to watch this video, but hey, in 2025 I am finally reacting to it now. So sorry for the late. But I failed to do YouTube the first time around. I don't know where this will go. So let's see what this is, because I think I had hopes and dreams at the time. Uh, yeah. let's let's see, and I will try not to cringe. Yay!
Yo everyone, this is Resachiic. Back in 2013, when you were studying abroad, you made some nostalgia videos, including an unfinished audio clip of a Tumblr time capsule that a bunch of YouTubers at the time were making of. Well, now in 2015, I think it's long overdue for you to finally finish the time capsule, and now it's for 2020. Well, Risa in 2020, or whatever you're calling yourself now, what did you accomplish? What things have changed? Did any big or lucky things happen? Did Yvette get into grad school? What college is Anthony going to? Oh my god, he's going to be in college. Has Jay come back to the US yet? Are you still making videos or vlogs and art and dance covers? Or at least in a tech or some kind of related company to what your interests were? Please don't you still be working in temp jobs? Don't you dare. Do you still keep in touch with all your friends back in the UK, in college, in high school, in the conventions that you worked at? In these years, have you at all spoken with M or C? Is R still angry at you? I hope you two have become mature enough to make up eventually. Did you ever get a significant other? How popular are Google Glasses now? Are there flying cars yet? Is Apple still relevant? Can you read, write, speak Chinese or Japanese yet? Have you been to Japan or Korea yet? Have there been any cures to diseases or things that you relate to? How's your health and habits? Are you better? I hope you are. And I also hope that in 2020, you and the rest of the world are still alive. No climate change or global warming
Oh
or
no.
epidemic apocalypse type things yet.
Oh no.
And this wraps it up. Thank you everyone for watching. And
Oh
Risa
no.
from 2015, see you in 2020.
Okay. Well, I guess the easy thing to approach this is to answer some of the videos or some of the questions that I asked myself. Um, but oh no, some of the things are unpleasant towards the end of the video. um, yeah. Okay, so and wow, I was really quiet. I think maybe I was recording when other people were asleep. I don't know. I was just really quiet for some reason. All right, so to answer the questions in this video,
What things have changed? Did any big or lucky things happen?
I can say nothing big or lucky happened. Yeah, that's a that's that's reality. You know, nothing big or lucky happened. In fact, I would say, yeah, if I opened this video in 2020, it would be much worse. Actually, no, I don't think it's any better. 2025 is not any better than 2020.
Did Yvette get into grad school? What college is Anthony going to? Oh my god, he's going to be in college.
So those two people, I won't identify who they are. Now, one of them has gotten a master's, and the other one is doing a completely different field. Um, so, but they are both adults now. So I don't. Were they both adults in 2015? No, one of them was not an adult in 2015. The other one is. They're both adults now, and they both have adult jobs and adult lives. So that was something I was not ready for in 2015. Well, okay, one of them was an adult in 2015, but the other one was not an adult yet.
Has Jay come back to the US yet?
Yes, they have.
Are you still making videos or vlogs and art and dance covers?
So I stopped making videos for a while, but now I'm back. Um, as for art, I technically stopped doing traditional art. I think if you go back to my old videos, a lot of them were speed paint videos too. But now I'm doing nail art instead.
Or at least in a tech or some kind of related company to what your interests were?
I do technically have the experience. Well, no, not necessarily the tech. I do have the education to be able to do some IT, um, but I know I'm not in a tech company, unfortunately. Yeah, to think about it, back we all wanted to work at Google and Microsoft because we all thought it was going to be cool cutting technology, cutting edge technology. Um, I think, yeah. That's a complicated topic.
Please don't you still be working in temp jobs? Don't you dare. Do you still keep in touch with all your friends back in the UK, in college, in high school, in the conventions that you worked at?
So interestingly, UK, not really. A lot of the social media. Well, technically, I do think I still like Facebook stalk them, um, so to speak. Uh, Social media stalk? No, not quite. Like, but we don't really interact anymore. We've lost touch because like a lot of them, myself included, don't really use Facebook the same way we did back then. The only thing I use Facebook for now is on my public Risa page to promote my videos, so to speak. Um, and yeah, that is not really a personal Facebook page anymore. Please don't go looking for me. um, uh, yeah, and as for high school, definitely not. uh, and as for conventions, so technically I did, and then I stopped, and then now I'm back. So some people that I'm acquainted with today are people that were active around the same time, but we weren't friends back then. So yeah, so convention scene wise, sort of kind of.
In these years, have you at all spoken with M or C?
I am M we have made peace with.
Is R still angry at you?
Or wait, no, not M.
I hope you two have become mature enough to make up eventually. Did you
Okay, yes. R we have now like smooth pathways.
ever get a significant other? How popular?
um I won't answer one of them, but I have now come hopefully yeah, I have now come out. Um so yeah, it's much easier for most platforms for me to just say that I'm queer. Um but yeah, that's a much easier thing to just say. But I am let's just say I have a couple more flags than I did back then.
Are Google Glasses now?
I don't know if Google Glasses, the same type that I'm referring to back then, are still a thing, but like there's other headset, virtual reality, VR, other types of high tech headsets that are.
They're flying cars yet?
You know what's funny? In I forgot where there is a flying drone that can fly people for like 20 minutes. So I think we might get flying cars. Unfortunately, we have self-driving cars first, which I guess makes sense to have self-driving cars before flying cars. But the self-driving cars are just so that that's a topic for another video. I guess, or not another video that I'll make. It's not a video that I'll make, but let's just say self-driving cars are a bit complicated. Um, but flying cars might happen. Like there's a flying drone that exists in one country.
Is Apple still relevant?
Yes, Apple is still relevant.
Can you read, write, speak Chinese or Japanese yet? Have you been to Japan or Korea yet?
Unfortunately, have not been to Japan or Korea.
Have there been any cures to diseases or things that you relate to? How's your health and habits? Are you better? I hope you are. And I also hope that in 2020, you and the rest of the world are still alive. No,
um, man, if only you would know what would happen in 2020. Yeah, COVID happened in 2020, and I think many people, um, yeah, that kind of screwed over the world. So, yeah.
Dad, have you been to Japan or Korea yet?
What is
And
with
I
these
also
chapters?
hope that in 2020, you and the rest of the world are still alive. No climate change or global warming or epidemic apocalypse.
Oh my god. Did I say epidemic or apocalypse? Yeah, we are kind of in an apocalypse. depending on how you describe it. Yeah, some people I would say this is like pre-apocalypse situation going on, and yeah, unfortunately the pandemic thing, yeah, one did happen. Well, one worse than other ones. uh, yeah, that ended up in a bit of a downer, unfortunately. Uh, Sorry to say that.
Type things yet. And this wraps it up. Thank you everyone for watching, and Risa from 2015, see you in 2020.
Yeah, no, optimistic, but didn't quite work. So
Capsule.
yeah, so now that that is out of the way, it is now time to, I think I will take a small, quick break first so I could get things set up properly. Um, but yeah, so when I said, are you still making videos in 2020? That kind of didn't. But as you can see from my little guy form, I am announcing that I am back on YouTube. Even though technically I was already uploading some videos since I quit YouTube and went on a what was supposed to be a permanent hiatus. I had some other videos get uploaded anyways. But um well, so yeah. But yeah, okay, let me redo cuz like no one's actually watching, I'll be honest. It'll probably just be, but yeah. So I am going to make me real big here. Um and I will probably cut over to this part of the stream instead. But yeah. So now the cool thing is that when I asked, uh, are you still making videos in 2020? Well, I technically went on a permanent hiatus and quit, but the the cool thing is that I am announcing nope, I am announcing that I am back on YouTube. Yay! I don't know if anyone is cheering. I don't think anyone will. No, no one really cares. But yeah, so I am now this new form, and I am gonna go on a quick break to set up some things for the second half of the stream because I'm gonna now talk about my new little guy form. Yay! All right. So let me see. All right. Okay, I'm back. Yay. All right. So, um, yeah. So I guess now to address like the elephant in the room, or I guess to address the sea creature in the room. Um, I let's just say, well, yeah. So I seeing me reacting to old videos, I basically kind of failed at the YouTube thing. I failed kind of badly. So I quit YouTube, or, I thought I would. Uh, well, now various life circumstances have happened, and I am returning to YouTube. I don't know how long I'll be back, but I'm going to try to see if this works out or not. Maybe I'll end up quitting again. I don't know. But we'll see what life takes, where life takes us. This this stuff, this YouTube stuff, to see where it goes. Um, and yeah, now to address the elephant in the room, or I guess like the sea creature in the room. So you might have noticed that along with coming back to YouTube, I also have this new form. Yay! I am dizzy. But yes, I am now also trying PNG tubing this time. Oops, that was a bit loud. But yeah, I'm also now trying PNG tubing, and the secondary purpose of this stream was to introduce my new model. Yay! So, wee! And I think he's very cute. I'm very cute. It's very cute. Uh, yeah. So, anyways, so I am still Risa, but I'm now a tentacle monster. Haha. uh, so I drew and I rigged this myself in Pngtuber Plus, and admittedly, it's still a work in progress. So yeah, there's still things I want to do to it. But yeah, I guess I wanted to introduce uh, me in my tentacle monster form. Um, Let me see if I have a slightly nicer background. Yeah, so for this part, I think I can still see the live chat, but I guess I just wanted to mention it with a nicer background here. But yeah, so why am I a tentacle monster now? Well, I wanted to stick with an underwater theme, and part of why I came back to YouTube was that like underwater creative storytelling type stuff was like really speaking to me, amongst other things. So I wanted to like keep with the underwater theme. Not everything will be that I'm making will be underwater. And I'll get into that later. But like at least the visuals and the aesthetics and my new form is going to be underwater themed. It's purple, which you might have noticed several times. My hair was purple. Um, Purple is one of my favorite colors, and this new form um, represents sort of like it calls back to some of my cosplays. It calls back to some of my fandoms. Um, and like, believe it or not, it also calls to my nail art. So if you don't know, I also do nail art. So, and yeah, the thing is like part of why I considered my YouTube videos back then a fail was because I didn't like talking to the camera, and I don't think I was ever good at talking to the camera, and I still don't like talking to the camera, like with my face on the camera. But VTubing and PNG tubing is a thing now. That I think like VTubing was just in the early stages when I left, because I believe VTubing is a very new thing, or like not a very new thing, but it's new in terms of like the other types of stuff. And so I thought, I don't have to be on camera anymore. Um, this is something I could try instead. Um, and yeah, so in the stream, I guess I wanted to talk about like some of like the things about what went into this model. It is still a work in progress, and I do have some cool goals. I guess I wanted to share like some of the stuff that went into this little guy. So, all right, let me push you back down here. We. All right. So, all right. So, part of the reason why I started was I do have. So, you might have seen my first attempt at a stream was with Eno, reading New Carnival's one of New Carnival's events, and one of the things that I was workshopping in my mind was this little creature. Um, so when I said I wanted it to represent some of my fandoms, um, I would say like my mermaiding, underwater stuff, that is like more artistic expression type stuff, but not really what my fandoms are. Like I'm not really into like the most like my my fandom interests, a lot of it are spicy, which is why I wanted a tentacle monster so that it could be, potentially spicy. Um, I won't necessarily be doing spicy content, but I wanted to talk about spicy fandoms. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah, so I think like tentacle monster, cuttlefish, octopus, cephalopod was like some of my first inspirations, and these were the first two doodles that I ever made. Um, so yeah, I wanted underwater theme, spicy, potential for tentacles, um, and I would say I also wanted to call back to some of my cosplays. And my two favorite, uh, how do I avoid getting, I'll just say Pokemon. My two favorite cosplays are, well, okay, my favorite cosplay ever is Mimikyu, and I think you can see on the the default form that's just basically Mimikyu's face. And I also wanted like little ear fins because that's what a lot of like mer creatures have, and specifically Vaporeon. Um, I would say like Vaporeon's not my favorite cosplay. Mimikyu's my favorite cosplay, but like my second favorite Pokemon is Vaporeon, and I have a very interesting video to do with Vaporeon later on. Um, yeah, but yeah, so I wanted some kind of reference to Vaporeon as well. But obviously, you know, I don't want to get sued by Nintendo or the Pokemon Company because that is the last thing I would want to happen. Um, but yeah, so these were my two little first rough sketches. And then I started to work on the actual thing. So these were the next two models. So you can start to see like my tentacles never actually changed. Well, I mean, they changed like very slightly, minutely, but the top half of my head definitely changed. Um, I think the one on the left was the very first one that I made like a full art for it, and I think at that time I was like, okay, when it comes to cephalopods, I think a cuttlefish will be cuter because I also wanted my form to be cute, um, because like cute things are cute and squishy, and but then I think I realized that looked too much like a nose. And so I was like, never mind, that does not look that great. So the second one on the right, that one I think looks more like a cuttlefish because like a lot of cuttlefishes and squids, they have like a bigger bulbous head thing, I guess, or at least it's more squid. Maybe not cuttlefish, but definitely more squid. Um, but or maybe cuttlefish. I think some cuttlefish have four tentacles, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so that's what that big pompadour looking thing is. And as you can see, I no longer look like Mimikyu, but I think if you really squint, you could see that like this was loosely inspired by Mimikyu. Um, and also the ear fins, it could just be any generic ear fin, but it is like still a little bit loosely inspired by Vaporeon. Uh, so yeah, so that was the next two ones. And then I just went on a whole slew of trying to figure out different head shapes because I think I like the tentacle. I think I like the face. I think I like the ear fins, but I did like move the ear fins up and down a bit. Uh, but like the head shape, like the big pompadour thing, um, I just couldn't get it to work out. So I tried a couple more shapes. I asked and a couple other like friends and acquaintances and random people. I asked my voice actor, and I'll get to you on a voice actor? What? um, and so yeah, basically asked all sorts of bunch of people, and I eventually settled on the guy that you see. Uh, so my little tentacle monster form that you see now, that is yapping over here. Yay! So, but there was one final touch that I wanted to add, and that was this thing. So as I mentioned, I also do nail art. Um, and one of the things that some nail artists do is that, like, when it comes to like cosplays and stuff, you can see the cosplayer's face, or at least a significant portion of the cosplayer. So even if the watermark is missing, there's something identifiable about them. When it comes to hands, um, there's nothing, like, some hands can be identifiable. But anyways, long story short, I had a watermark ring, this specific one. It's also the same one that I now use to watermark my photos when I take photos of other people. And let me click my little guy. Yeah, so if you notice, here in this tentacle, um, I have my ring. So my nail art ring is on my model. So I think that is kind of cute. So, and it's just like, because like I know a lot of VTubers and PNGTubers have a lot of accessories, but like I'm a tentacle monster. I can't really like wear a lot of clothing, um, or a lot of accessories. I think I can make a hat happen, um, but like other than that, I don't really have a lot of accessories or a way to accessorize. But I can put a ring on. Edit, put a ring on it. No, actually, don't edit that in because then that might get copyright flagged. Yay! So yeah, so that is kind of cool. And then so yeah, now this is my final form. And one very funny thing is that, like, after finishing this final, I guess, like, first version, I found out that I have this hat. And if you look at the sign, it says YaoiCon 2015. Um, I had a purple squid hat in 2015, and I do still have it here. And I was just like, did this predict my Pngtuber model? Maybe, possibly. So yeah, that happened, and that was funny. So yeah, and now that is that, I think. Yeah, okay, yep, I think that was all I had for this little guy. Um, let me see. Let me put up my chat here, I think. Eh, okay, I can't figure out how to do that right now. But, so this is how this is. Um, yeah. So, one of the other cool things. Oh wait, hang on. I think I did still want to talk about. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Going back to. Yep. Okay. Going back here. All right. So, oops. Little guy, where are you? Okay, here we go. Little guy. Eh, okay. This is admittedly still a work in progress. Um, but I do have some cool goals for my tentacle monster, and that is that, like, obviously I don't have functioning limbs yet. I do want to be able to animate my tentacles, so like I want to be able to, like, have them be able to point and spin around and do funny things. Um, and I also want to make it like slightly translucent, because right now this is a very solid purple, and a lot of sea creatures are not solid purple or not solid colors. Some of them do, but some of them, aren't. And I think it might be a little more like cool to be slightly translucent. And another thing I wanted to do was, whoop, let me put you back here. Yeah, so in that very first prototype, one of the, like, my first two little doodles, having a rainbow form was something that I really wanted because a lot of like cephalopods, especially octopus, they can change their colors. So I really, um, one day I hope I'm able to figure out a way to animate um, my little guy into like a full spectrum of rainbow, to be able to animate a rainbow on him. Um, and yeah, so I want to be able to do that. And then the other cool thing is that, as I mentioned, I am a tentacle monster, and I do want to be able to talk about my spicy fandoms. As you saw, I did a live stream of New Carnival and Noctilucent, and I do have a fun plan, and that is that uh, you might see that my tentacle monster only has 4 tentacles and is coming out of the chin. So I do have a full form version. This squishy small form is going to be my like default form. That's the main form it's always going to be. But I do have a sexy Cthulhu version, like a big full form version of my tentacle monster. That is what a sexy tentacle monster would look like, and that's what I want. But that is going to be like in the future, probably after I figure out how to animate the limbs and animate like this rainbow thing. So yeah, and then the last surprise is that I won't be able to play it because it is still like unlisted. But the last surprise that I have about my new form is that I now have a voice actor. So you won't know who the voice actor is until the video comes out. But next week I have a video um, that I think it's not the most exciting video in the world, but I think it's a useful video um, for some people. And like as I mentioned, I don't like talking in front of the camera myself personally. I'm, in general, I don't like being in front of the camera. I think I prefer video editing and being behind the scenes of the camera. But sometimes I don't have a model to be in front of the camera, so I have to do be in front of the camera too, and have no other choice. But I was able to get a voice actor, so that now for my videos that are not live streams, because it's a bit hard to get a voice actor to do your live streams. uh, at least not that I know how. Uh, but I do now have a voice actor for my long form videos, so that I don't have to talk to the camera anymore. Um, so yeah, so that's very exciting news, at least. And I think the voice actor sounds a lot nicer than me. um, and like, please give her love when you hear her. But yeah, so a lot of this is like I think it'll be cool. It's fun and exciting for me to try this new stuff out. Um, and yeah, so let me see. And I think I can hide you again. Yep. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I think this is a. Let me see if I could have this. Yeah, okay, all right, this looks nicer. Uh, yep, okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, this looks nicer. Um, but yeah, so yeah, this was an exciting stream, exciting video it'll wind up being, I guess. Um, and yeah, so I am now trying this PNG tubing thing, and I have a fun voice actor, and I have a couple different faces. You might have seen them in some of my other streams, or my other streams. But yeah, I have new faces now. So yeah, we this this face is 90% of the reason why I want to do like spicy fandom stuff. And I have that one. I don't know when or if I'll ever use it, but yeah, so I think this one is very cute. I think this one is like one of my favorite faces of my little guy. But yeah, I'm excited for this new chapter, new era, this return to YouTube, I guess, so to speak. Um, and yeah, so if you want to follow along with what I'm doing now, you could subscribe if you want. It would be kind of cool. I think most of my streams will either be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Most likely Friday, I think. Um, so yeah, so come catch me on a Friday, most likely. Um, and usually, I think either in the afternoon, the evening, or at night. Um, and yeah, uh, I'll see where this goes. Hopefully, I'm able to get like my goals with the upgraded animation and stuff like that. Um, don't know if that'll happen, but I'll see. And I guess I'll also see how long I do this for. I don't know if I'll be doing YouTube for long, um, and whether or not it works out. Um, but you know, this was a cool creative outlet, and I think it is fun, and I have some fun video ideas and fun, cool plans that are in the works. Um, and one of them is coming out next week, so look forward to that. I also released like a video last week of me making my first memory tale ever, um, and that one was technically supposed to be released in 2020 last year too, but I never got around to editing it until this year. But yeah, so I have a fun video coming out. I have a useful video coming out next week, and then I have some like interesting plans in December. And in the future, I shall see as they go on. So, yeah. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for anyone that has been lurking, and also thank you to anyone that is now watching the VOD. And I guess also thank you to anyone that ended up watching the cut of this video. Also thank you to anyone that ends up watching the cut of this live stream. Um, yeah, so feel free to subscribe. You can see some of my social medias and my websites down there below. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Bye.